Look here, I see you scrolling by, trying to make sense of this world. Stay for a minute. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna help you out here. I'll be the dungeon master to your life and help you make some sense of it. Okay, think about this. They told us Dungeons and Dragons was just a game created in the 1970s. The character sheets, spell list, and the monster manual were just nerdy escapism. But what if it goes deeper? I mean, let's dive into that. But first, why? Why would they want us to think that? Right? Because if it's a game, we're not going to look at it as an encyclopedia. Right? If we're just goofing around and joking, we're not going to look at any of that information like it might be liable information, like it might be useful information. You know what I'm saying? Peep it. I'll introduce myself. Okay. I'm Rashida Holler. I was born in Georgia, okay, to a pet stylist mother, so I fell into my career. Totally fell into my career. Dog grooming was handed to me on a silver platter, and I did try other things, but I always come back to dog grooming. I love me some dogs, okay, but for the last 30 years, the machine, the system, whatever you call it, whatever it is that has this grip on our huevos, I don't know what our language is. You'll have to forgive me. But the grip is there. They've just looked at me as a dog groomer, a pet stylist, a kennel tech, a farmer at one point, but always with animals, you know? But that's all they see. They see numbers. They see me punching a clock. They put no compassion behind that. But I've been keeping the ancient bond between man and beast alive within my own little corner, you know? I've been casting animal friendship nearly every day of my life. How's that for a level 1 druid? I feel like I should be like at least a level 10, right? Soul memory, right? How I feel internally. But your girl's a level 1 because she was raised American modern day. Welcome to the party. Anyway, moving on. Because I was actually working in a field, because I've been working in a field my entire life that actually suits my class, it's actually been helping me shield from the energy siphons of this world. Yeah. In case you're wondering how I can have a smile on my face with all the crap that gets thrown at it. Damned debt collectors. Moving on. Now sit down, because this is where I had to really ponder with these debt collectors. You have to really ponder. If it's not the money you want, because my God, the hoops you have to jump through to be able to set up a payment plan to pay these people, if you're not rich enough to just throw them the number they make up because you forgot to file. Moving on. But yeah, the modern world is an illusion built by unfeeling constructs to siphon your vitality. Think about how life feels and sit on that for a second. Doesn't that feel more honest? Okay, moving on. Now, whenever you talk to these debt collectors, the adrenaline that you feel, that is your higher self or your character sheet trying to manifest into this reality. Dungeons and Dragons is way too layered and thick to be made up. Just putting that out there. As this series goes, it will get deeper, and we will shed light, more light, on the creatures behind this energy siphoning. of this vitality stealing tactics that we deal with every day of our lives. And if you want me to, I'll do a little job to class, like what class you would be based on what job you're drawn to in this modern day. I'm piecing the pieces back together, working on it anyway. And if you're tired of the onslaught of energy attacks that we get, and you're ready to remember your real stats, welcome to the party. Sit at my table. It's time to roll initiative.